Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, where the coffee's hot. That bike's actually really super cool, and you guys are rad, and your comments are ridiculous. It is awesome to see everybody. We got Jason Roberts, 5280 James, Sandy Smith. I got the hot coffee right here. And thank you very much for saying sorry for my loss. I'm going to mention that a little bit because I want that to be an open discussion. Brat Big Lunch, what's happening? Dave Brayman, Dustin Dillon, what is going down? Let's see. So yeah, real quick, Bucky Sauce, what's going on? If you don't pay attention to our social media, Facebook and Instagram, I posted yesterday about a good friend of mine. I'm going to go ahead and say his name here because it's out in the open. His name was Niels Ace. A very good friend of mine originally from South Africa, living in Tennessee. Took his own life on last Tuesday, and the world lost a wonderful, wonderful man. His wife is left behind. It was a horrible thing, and I just want to say to all of you who are watching this, if you ever have those terrible, horrible thoughts, I've had them. I've had them very, very. I mean, they've been very, very real to me in the past. I know. I can't say I know what you're going through because that's impossible, right? But I can say I know this feeling, and you're not alone, and we love you, and people want you here, no matter how you feel. People love you, people want you here, and more importantly, God loves you, Jesus loves you. That's the most important thing, because humans will always let you down at some point. That's all there is to it. We do that. That's what we do. We're flawed. We make mistakes, and we sin, and so we will let you down at some point, and I'm sorry for that. But Jesus will never let you down, and So I love you, Niels. I love you, Sammy. I love all of you people who knew him. I'm heartbroken, and I feel terrible, but at the same time, my God reigns, and I know Niels is with him. Niels was a believer. He loved Jesus Christ. He just let the world get the best of him. So anyway, let's move on to dirt bikes after that, and spread that word, guys. Like, if you have friends, reach out to them, check in on them, be relentless. I think that's going to be my word moving forward, is relentless. It's kind of how I am in life in general, but I'm going to use that as my calling card, my charge to battles. Be relentless. So be relentless with your friends. Love on them. Take good care of them. So what is happening, everybody? It's good to see everybody here. Two Wheels of the Gospel. Like I said, we got Bucky Sauce, Rural Delinquent. There's my mom, the Meemaw 48. Elias Nassman, 95, right on. Rural Delinquent. That's a phenomenal name, dude. Rich Noble, Roger Hurd. It is great to see you guys all here. I don't see my dad. Koibe, where's Koibe? Check it in. But yeah, it is great to be here, guys. I love you so very much. I'm crazy super duper nutty excited today because tomorrow I'm driving my happy butt with my awesome son Ewan Spradling down to Arizona for the members only ride, which is also turned into a birthday party for him. So he's got a whole bunch of friends coming. This is going to be epic, guys. So if you're members and you're coming, I cannot wait to see you all there. I know there's not a ton of people coming. There's my dad, Koibe. How's it going? Jay Wild, what's going on? But yeah, it's going to be a freaking blast. It's starting to rain and snow here, so perfect timing to get the heck out of Dodge and go ride dirt bikes in the beautiful warmth of Arizona. It's supposed to be in the 70s down there, which is epic. Unfortunately, no rain, so it's probably going to be dry and slippery, but that's okay. Obviously going to be taking it super easy on the neck. But I did ride last weekend. My mom, Roger Hurd, where there's mile markers, and I will send you a pin if you want to come out and say hi. But mile markers, probably like mile marker 11-ish, I think is ish where I think that's, anyway, I'll let you know. I'll send you a pin, Roger. So yeah, I rode last weekend, against my doctor's wishes. My mom, she's gonna yell at me because she yelled at me already online because she's my mom, and that's why I love her. But I took it super crazy easy and super easy. I didn't crash. I didn't even have any moments. I just putted around. My poor kid, He's so sweet. He rode with me. He's like, I want to ride with my dad. I'm like, you sure about that, kid? So he rode with me for a little bit, and then I made him go ride with his buddies so he could actually have some fun. But I felt good, actually. I felt really good on the bike. Smiley Hanson, what's happening, man? Yeah, I felt solid on the bike. Obviously, tentative, worrying about my neck. My helmet felt like it weighed 1,000 pounds, even though it's very, very light. Yeah, it was a good time. I really enjoyed it. Just being out on the bike felt so good. We did I don't know, I got 20, 25 miles in. Mostly just cruising around in the flatter desert, and that was awesome. This weekend, obviously, still going to be taking it super easy because I'm still not back to coordination speed yet. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, Jay Wild, sorry you're down for another 6 weeks, but heal up and you'll be back. And Roger Hurd, I wish I could spend some days in Havasu. That's not going to happen. We got to get back. Ewan's got school on Tuesday, so we're traveling. He doesn't have school tomorrow, so we're traveling tomorrow. Get down there, do it, and then huge announcement, everybody! Huge announcement. So Ewan has entered the Ultimate Rider contest. If you guys don't know about what that is, look up the Ultimate Rider. Mark Samuels and SLR Honda are working with Sunfair 42 Motocross Track and some other big sponsors to have a contest reality show style thing to choose one person to get a factory contract from SLR Honda. Obviously, that's huge. The other huge part of it is 16 people are going to be chosen to go live in a house for 2 weeks and as they film this and do contests and riding and racing and coaching and all that good stuff. And Ewan is in it. He's not in we don't know if he's in the 16 yet, but we are going to Joshua Tree, freaking California, March 17th and 18th. If anybody's around there, to the Sunfair 42 MX track. We're going to be there. He's going to be riding and talking and interviewing basically for this whole thing. And it's going to be epic. I think the kid I know he's got a lot of speed. I know he's got heart beyond heart. The kid works so freaking hard at getting better on a bike. But I think he also has that it factor for being just a freaking goofball, unfiltered, saying whatever he wants to say, anytime he wants to say it. And I think he'll be great for TV. So I think they'd be crazy not to choose him for the top 16. If they choose him for the top 16, though, he's moving to California for 2 weeks in the middle of school. My wife is not loving all this. But we're going to figure it out. We'll get him through the school thing and whatever. It'll happen. Well, yeah, it's going to be epic. So make sure you guys, I don't know if there's going to be voting. I don't know how it works. But follow The Ultimate Rider. It's theultimaterider.com. And then follow The Ultimate Rider on Instagram and Sunfair42 on Instagram. If they have voting, vote for Ewan Spradling. The kid's rad. He's such an amazing kid. And it's just awesome. Anyway, so I'm super excited about that. Big announcement. We're going to be at least going to give her a shot and see if he can't get in that top 16. Jay Wild says, what bike was drinking all oil like it was gas? Good question. That is a CRF 450X that was doing that. If you guys watch, okay, also, if you don't follow us on socials, you really should. I mean, I'm guessing most people here do, but you really should. It's super fun. We have guessing games and all kinds of stuff. Cody Roberts, what's going on? My mom is away. By the way, thank you all for saying hi to my mom without being prompted. You all have been spared. The people who said hi to my mom early and often have been spared from the wrath of Suzanne Spradling kicking the crap out of yourself. Or out of you. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Jamie Garnier, what's happening, man? How are you, dude? How are you? It's a beautiful freaking day in Western Colorado. It's actually gray and cold, which I love every now and then. I love Colorado for being sunny, but I also like seasons. We haven't had much of a winter season this year. The other thing is I'll be taking my kid to Mexico. So if anybody's in Baja, I don't know exactly when we're going. All depends on the results of this Ultimate Rider thing. But we're going to be going down to Mexico with him for his graduation trip. I'm super excited about that. Cal Northrop, what's happening? When are you going to drop the Stark Varg build? Never. That's actually not true. I'm not jumping on that bandwagon of Stark Vargs. Not because I don't like them. I'd love, like, honestly, if I had piles of money and I could just do YouTube for a living, I would totally do a Stark Varg build. It would be completely different than all these other people. Jamie, good, sweet. Jamie Garner had us valve his suspension, and I'm psyched. He loves it. Jules Sissification is, I don't know who you are. He's using his wife's YouTube. What's happening? But Jamie, glad to hear that. I'm really stoked. So yeah, by the way, I mean, if you don't know, we do crazy suspension work. I think we do really good work. Let us know. And yes, Jay Wild, my boy, doesn't know anything better than just to speak the truth. That is absolutely accurate with that kid. He is not afraid. Dave Brayman won't be able to make it for the members ride. Boo, Dave Brayman. You should come down and just camp out and hang out, dude. It would be super fun. I know it's a long freaking way to go from Wyoming, though. Okay, what questions do you guys have about dirt bikes? That is a 24 TE 300, by the way. Just doing a service. It's rad. I definitely will be buying another two-stroke at some point. I love my little 250F or 300F, whatever you want to call it. But I miss the zing of a two-stroke, so it will happen again. Probably going to be a little bit now that these boys are racing for real, and I'm having to funnel money into all of that. Unless, of course, any of you guys want to help sponsor the team. You like that segue? Crying poor and then asking for money. No, but we've actually picked up some sponsors recently. Dan Teets, who is a realtor here in the Montrose area. He actually lives in Cedar Edge, but he covers this whole western slope. The guy's amazing. He's helped actually quite a few people I know find homes here in the area. And so Dan is one of our sponsors. If you need someone, please reach out to me. I will get you Dan's phone number. We'll get you in touch. He can help you find a place. I highly recommend, if you're a dirt biker, I highly recommend you moving here because we want more dirt bikers here and less non-moto people. So that would be so get a hold of him. Also, massive shout out to Toei. It's actually Eric Landis is the owner of Toei, and he makes tow straps. Started off with bicycles, but now he's got these really cool ones for dirt bikes that you can actually tow someone on single track and like actually ride. Like you can't go fast, obviously, but like you can freaking ride and get down a single track instead of doing the peg to peg thing or like a bunch of shoelaces or whatever. It's super rad. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of content on it, but he's sponsoring us. He's a title sponsor. It's really rad. DC Motive, what kind of commitment is needed for sponsorship? Shoot me an email at morgan@highland-cycles.com. I'm going to put that in the comments here. Shoot me an email, and I will get you our sponsorship deck that lays it all out. And then also there's, we have custom ways to do it. Quick thing. You must miss the Beta 300RR race. Smiley, I do not miss the Beta, actually. I never liked that bike that much. Joe says Kincaid is doing the Stark build and giveaway. Yes. Probably all the EV bike build most people would need to see. Not enough Braps. Yeah, and Kincaid does a great job. I don't need to do a Stark. Like, I don't know. I have friends here that ride Starks in like super gnarly hard stuff, and they really, 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 really like them. I'm just not. I don't know. I'm not into it. Like, it's not. I fought like. If you guys saw my post about content on Facebook and Instagram recently, I am looking to try to grow this channel, which it is growing as it is. Well, I'd like to grow it maybe faster, do it bigger, whatever. But I'm not going to sacrifice my love for what I do for it. So, saw Woody with the Fantic. Yes. Yes, Rich Noble. Woody did get a Fantic to test. He's like 6 months, I think he gets it, which is rad. And he's watching all my videos, he said. Dustin Dillon, your thoughts on combining the Del Saggio XRs and Red's cones? I think, Dustin, that might be a really, really, really good setup. I would like to try that. In fact, I'm working with Del Saggio. I'm not working with them yet. We're in talks. We've mentioned it about their new Next Tracks or whatever, like their computer aided, like read the terrain thing and the reds, which would be sweet. My mom, I love this. What's the best bike for someone who's broken his neck and won't listen to his doctor? I love you, Mama Bear. That's my mom for you. I'm so glad she's not close to me. She would beat the crap out of me for riding. But yeah, I love you. It's a 2025 WR300X is the best bike for that. Dustin just installed the Reds cones on his 24 250 XCF. It's amazing. Yes, it is. Dirt Serpent, what's happening? Just did the first top end on my 24 TE300 and added the TSP power kit. Love it. Spiced her right up. Yes. Sean, that's awesome, because I would say that the TEs and XCW 300s are a bit meh, definitely compared to the XCs. So yeah, that's awesome. And here we go. Smiley Hansen, I absolutely love my betas. My 480 race with the factory beta suspension is the best suspension I've ever run in the desert. For sure. I agree, Smiley. The 480s are amazing. I've ridden to my buddies. It's incredible. I actually like the 4-stroke betas better than I like the 2-stroke betas. Like, the 2-stroke betas just don't do it for me. I just am not, I'm like, eh. But the 4-stroke betas are smooth, fast, really good. So I can see that. I don't know. I might think about it. I just have issues. Anyway. And 5280 says, Ewan is a viral video waiting to happen. That is so true. Oh, and Dustin Dillon says, oh, dang, forgot to thank you so much for the video on installation. Psyched you did that. Zach Farcash, what's happening? Trevor Riley, what's going on? Bucky Saws, mom's got jokes. Yes, she does. My mom is the smartest person you've never met, and she is hilarious. I have a Beta 390 that I thought I loved till I rode my KTM again. Yeah, dude, rocket. That's the problem, is I had that KTM 300 XC, super set up, super rad, and then I got the Beta, and it was like, eh. So, yeah. Dustin Dillon, do you have any experience with the Del Saggio RS shock piston kit? Yes, I installed that in someone's bike, and I cannot remember who. It's a good setup. I don't personally have experience riding it, but it's very high quality parts. I can say that. Okay. Joe says, maybe a suggestion for building channel selling merch. Do a custom bike build for the winner, set a value and build it the way the winner would want and make a series out of it. Yeah. So Joe, that's a great idea. I'm also thinking about doing, like a build for someone, like someone's bike, and offer up a motor and suspension build for someone's bike. I'm not sure. I know, Zach Farcash. I'm excited for you to get your 89 back too. It's gonna be a bit. We're waiting on the crank and all that stuff, so it's a thing. How do you like the Pennant Racing billet high flow fuel rail and pressure sensor holder? Oh, Sean, I don't know. It looks good. I've seen it. I've never installed one. It looks good though. I think it's good. Dirt Serpent says, recently made the move to a 250F bike. Sold my 04 450 and got a 2012 KX 250F. Holy crap! It's much more rideable and maintaining speed for long. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, the 250Fs are super fun. Question from Two Wheels of the Gospel, which is my buddy Kenneth Keller. Can you explain whether the valving is different for different styles of riding, or is it a standard valving upgrade and the rest external adjustment? No, it is different for different kinds of riding. So we set things up for, if you're going to race desert and go fast and be AA, we got a different setting, like different shim stack than if you're riding hard enduro, and then obviously all the way in between. Now some obviously crossover, right? Like some, yeah, like if you're a B enduro rider in Western United States, we're probably not going to change it too much from what like an A enduro desert rider. That's going to be pretty close. So yeah, but yeah, no, they're very different. Let's see, Carlos Guzman, what's happening, man? So yeah, what other questions, guys? We're gonna run this thing till 8 today. I've got lots to do. Oh, okay, so sitting right here, you guys can see. I can't aim at them with methane. Anyway, right there. Those are Guts seat covers. Huge shout out to Guts for sponsoring the team also. That's a new sponsor. They sent us seat covers for all the bikes. I'm really, really excited to install those. Actually, my son Ewan already had bought a Guts seat cover, so now he has a spare. Yeah, the 450 build is still happening. I'm going to release that all as one video. I'm trying some different things with my editing. But, yeah, so that's going on, the 450 here soon. Also, my bike soon, today, hopefully, for my bike. And then my kid's bike, the build, we're getting really close. I got to order an exhaust. I think his plastics and graphics should be showing up very soon. So, yeah, we're getting dangerously close and having that done, which is going to be awesome. What other questions you guys have about dirt bikes? Or, I guess, life? Anything like that. Roger Hurd said, I got my last KX250 smoker. That would make a good project. Ooh, Roger Hurd, that would make a really good project. We should talk. We should, like, resurrect that thing and bring it back to, like, its ultimate glory the last time you raced KX250, like, fast. Like, the last time you were super fast on the KX, we should, like, do retro graphics, and, oh, that'd be good. Okay, we'll talk. Dustin Dillon, one more question, and I'll shut up. How does the Onyx app work when you lose cell service? Great question. So Onyx works without cell service, but you have to download the area that you're riding in before you lose cell coverage. So what I do is I take my phone before a trip and I look at where we're going to be and I download maps, and it's pretty easy. Dustin, like, to navigate through that. Maybe I should make a video on it, but, like, it's pretty easy to navigate through saving on offline map. It's under offline maps, like, you can create new. And you just download the blocks of where you're going to ride, and then it works flawlessly. No cell service, no nothing, because your phone has a GPS, because they're always watching. And so, yeah, it's going to be, so that'd be cool. Yeah, Onyx works great. That's what I use. I always download the area before I go. Or if you're in camp and you have either a Starlink or you have cell coverage, you can do it when you get there. But if you get there and then you're done. See, I've got an 73 Elsinore CR250 I'm starting to rebuild. Any suggestions on where to find vintage parts? Man, Sean, I'm just gonna say the internet. I don't have a good. There's a guy named. He's on Facebook. His name on Facebook is Mike Ryan. Look him, if you can find him, friend request him or whatever. Tell him you heard about him through me. I sold him, well, my employee sold him. I helped sell him a 75 Elsinore CR250 years ago. And Mike is like a vintage Honda. Well, he's a vintage everything freak, but definitely a Honda freak. And he would be an amazing resource for that. Ooh, my picks for Seattle. I haven't thought about that, Jay Wild. I got to look at previous stuff, but I don't know. I think Hunter's due for one here soon, so we'll see. I'm not sure. DC Motive, do you see many TMs in that area? The 302 strokes are beasts. Suspension needs work, though. DC Motive, no. Almost zero TMs in our area. Like, I've had maybe one. I've had one whole bike in here, and I've had the suspension off of another one in here, and that's it. And it's there's no deal. I don't think I don't know. I better not say that. I don't think there's a dealer in the state of Colorado. That might be wrong. I might be lying about that. But if there is, it's not on the Western Slope, and so there's just not many. I'm looking to revalve my WP AER forks for intermediate trail single track myself. Any advice? Yeah, you know who I would actually, Evan. I would talk to Solid Performance in Pennsylvania. They are the WP importer for the United States, and they might be able to get you the KTM build sheet that shows the valving, and then you can make decisions based on that. To go with my new purchase, I'm going through a whole bike doing peace of mind things. I was wondering if you would suggest replacing fuel injectors versus cleaning them dirt surfing. No, fuel injectors are really simple, man. They're just solenoids that click open. I think cleaning them is more than that, good. If it's on a KTM, if it's the KTM, I know KTM doesn't build those injectors. It's probably freaking Kian or I don't know, Delorto or something. But if you're doing that, I would actually send, if it's a KTM, I would send those injectors to Mike at Takamoto, and he can like refurbish them, and they come out brilliant, and it's cheap. I would do that. I will make a video on the Onyx because I mean they're my friggin' um, sponsor anyway. There may be some cheap Mexican drones in the market. There we go. Zach Farkash has Ventco maybe, or getting hold of Kaplan Cycles for sure. Did you do the Cross-Link Fantasy Heart Enduro League? And who's your picks for Hawaii? No, Sean, I forgot to do that. I got to get on there and do that because I love Crosslink and they're amazing guys. And who's my pick for Hawaii? It's one of the probably Cavello. Anyway, Huddy. That dude's probably gonna win it. Like, it's not gonna be a mainlander. It is not gonna be Tristan Hart. It's not gonna be a mainlander, dude. Those Hawaiians have a massive advantage over there. Because we do not have conditions like that in this country, like this, the contiguous United States. It just doesn't exist. So I guess my pick would be Huddy. Someone had, I was watching someone talking about someone has Cody. I mean, I love Cody, and he. By the way, if you haven't heard yet, Cody is the one who helped me map my WR, since he's run the same motor and the same ECU. He worked with Derek Harris of Harris Performance or HP Race Development out of Texas to get some base maps, and then Cody uses dyno, I think at Vickery Motorsports, to fine tune it and get it dialed in, and that's where I got the maps for my WR, and I'm so thankful for that because that was huge. Yeah, and I didn't mention it in the video because I didn't know if I was allowed to yet, but now I can. Don't get a hold of Cody for the maps. He did mine because he's my friend and he's really generous. But if you need maps, you can talk to Derek Harris at hpracedevelopment.com. Anyway, Harris Performance, Harris Race Development out of Texas. I think it's just Harris Race Development. Anyway, what other question you guys have? We got 5 more minutes. Then we're going to get it after I got to prep my bike for this weekend. Mainly just wash it because I didn't do hardly anything to the oil. Riding around as slow as I rode. Got to wash it, get the seat cover on it, and then we're going to be good to go. What other questions do you guys have? Let's see if I got any other things. Ooh, this XR650 has been a nightmare for me. Quick little story about that. I was backing the valve cover bolts out because they're just putting new valve seals in it. Literally, that's it. And new rings. And I'm backing the bolts out of the valve cover, and they got 2 of them got tight. I got one to come out by like lots of heat and lube. The other one I was doing the same thing and it snapped. Tried to deal with it myself, couldn't deal with it myself. Took it to my machine shop buddy. He fixed it, sent it back to me, but unfortunately sent it back with one less base spring washer. And so now I've had to order that, and I had to order the bolt that anyway. And it's a really good friend of mine's bike. So, that's my life. Yeah, let's do it. Punk Rock Club, James, 52A James. Dude, your trips are coming up pretty soon, James, I think, right? I mean, not terribly long before you're going to go spend a whole bunch of time in Hawaii, Australia. Why did I say Hawaii? Australia, which is so rad. So excited for you. And are you coming to Arizona? I don't think you are because of saving the money for the Australia. Tubes, tubeless, or moose? Dude, moose. Moose or tubes. The new tubeless, which is not tubeless, the ProLock 360 ProLock is a contender now, but it's not available yet still. Oh my gosh, how many months are we going to wait for that? So frustrating. Anyway, but yeah, Punk Rock Club, I love you guys to death. You're my favorites. I'm going to go ahead and shut this thing down. We're going to end with a Bible verse because I believe in Jesus, and he is the one who saved me from myself and from this world. Oh, such a good one, too. Philippians 4:13. For I can do anything through Christ who gives me strength. Amen. Amen to that. Guys, I love you so much. You really do make my life better. I'm deadly serious when I say if you're ever having a really terrible day and you're thinking about ending your life, reach out to someone. Reach out to me. I mean, even if you don't really know me, I will talk. I just actually long text conversation with a guy yesterday. So, I don't want to see anybody else do that. I love you. I love you all so very, very much. People love you even if you don't feel loved. So I love you so much. I gotta go. I gotta get things going. Stay tuned. Riding videos coming back. Desert videos coming back. All kinds of awesome stuff coming back. So I love you all very much. And I hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on, but way more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!